Ezio Auditore de Firenze. Man, I'm telling you what, guys. I'm telling you what. Ezio is my favorite assassin from Assassin's Creed. For anybody who used to come home from school in the 2010s, man, and you get on Brotherhood. Listen, Brotherhood was 2 was great. Brotherhood was fantastic, but also Revelations and the live action trailer for that and the closure on the story. Ezio had just the best storyline of all the assassins, man. It was like, I cried, dude. I'm not gonna lie. I cried at the end when Ezio is talking to Desmond, dude, through the golden. I cried at that. But Ezio, man, let me tell you guys about Ezio in Raid Shadow Legends. He was so much better than I thought. That I used my Lego tomes on him that I was saving for Marius, okay? That's how much this guy surprised me, even as a late game player with all of these champions. So today I'm going to give you guys the secret sauce about how to build your Ezio based on what point of the game you're in. If you're a progression player, you just won big by getting Ezio because he is that good even into the end game. He's going to age like a fine wine, just like his games. But really quick, guys, if you're a new Raid player looking to get into Raid Shadow Legends, let me tell you, use my code down below. You're going to get Elenaril as a free champion to start, as well as a lot of very, very good epics. All the information you need will be down below. Every 10 levels, you're going to get a new epic. I think it's Tagoar, Deacon, Vergis, really strong champs that I use even now on my account. All the info will be down below, and as always, a big shout out to Game Leaper helping with the production of this channel. But let's talk about Ezio real quick, man. There's some secret sauce to Ezio for a mid and late game player. So let me explain, okay? Number one, if you just got Ezio, I'm going to assume that a lot of you guys are either new or just got Xenomorph as well. Ezio and Xenomorph are an amazing combo for Demon Lord Clan Boss. I'm going to be taking my Ezio into both Demon Lord and Dragon to show you guys what he's capable of. He can hang with some of the best in the entire game all the way to the end game. So, let me break down my Ezio build for you guys. I have got him in 4-piece Instinct, 2-piece Perception with not even maxed out gear down here, and he still puts in work. Now, I guess let me break down his abilities. Probably should do that first. I'm going to explain why I have this build after I break down the abilities because it makes sense with how they synergize. So, Eagle Dive on the A1, 100% chance of decreased defense when booked that cannot be resisted when he's under Veil or Perfect Veil. Let me say this to start. It's nice that they can't be resisted at the start of the round, but you are going to need to build this guy with accuracy because he doesn't bring his own Veil. And a Veil champs are pretty uncommon for new players. But, you know, bringing accuracy on this guy just makes him more consistent in more situations, okay? Great ability. You want to see your nukers bringing some kind of setup, whether it be increased attack on themselves or decreased defense on a target, okay? On the A2, an amazing ability. This ability right here is what ages him very well into the end game, okay? AoE, 100% chance when booked, 2 poisons and poison sensitivity that cannot be resisted if they're under Veil. But the key is the instant ignition of all poisons under enemies under 4 or more debuffs. This is big, big damage, especially with Xenomorph in Demon Lord Clan Boss, okay? Or any poisoner for that matter. I'm going to be running him with Stock the Broken. You guys will see here in a little bit, okay? With double ignition. We love it, okay? If enemies are under Stone Skin, okay, places 2 bombs on them instead. They cannot be resisted under Veil at the start of a round. If all enemies are under Stone Skin, decreases the bomb duration by 1 turn. So instant ignition bombs on teams entirely in Stone Skin. The thing is, especially in progression, you're not going to see a lot of Stone Skin, but this is still really, really good as a bomb ability to insta-kill people in Arena, allowing him to be a bit of a hybrid champ, especially for progression players in Arena. Then Hidden Gun. I've not had a chance to book this yet. Not sure if I'm going to be honest. Attacks one enemy, steals all buffs from the target, cannot be resisted if he's under Veil. 35% ignore defense as well as shield and strengthen. Really good to ignore those. All of those things. Insanely good. He's got the Assassin passive here, which is great. But here's his passive. Gives him a Veil at the start of each round. Whenever he's about to receive damage that would exceed 50% of his max HP, 35% chance of decreasing that damage to 0. Insane. Whenever he's attacked, 35% chance of counterattacking, which is insanely good because he's bringing decreased defense on his A1. Not to mention an amazing aura, speed in all battles, great, and I've gone with Brimstone. Don't have the 5th star yet, that's what I'm really waiting for, but here's why I've gone with Brimstone for all of you players out there, okay? If you're progressing in Demon Lord specifically, you want your Xeno in Nature's Wrath because he's going to hit harder than Ezio is, if candidly. I think Xeno's going to hit a lot harder with all his ignore defense and poisons and stuff. But you want Brimstone at a high blessing to pick up a lot of early game damage to progress in Clan Boss, okay? That's the big secret. It's great in Faction Wars Hard as well, where he is my main damage dealer alongside Fenax in Faction Wars Hard. So as for masteries, I've not had a chance to do them yet, but what I would do is I'd go the offense tree, Deadly Precision, down to Keen Strike right here. So 1, 2. You could pick up Heart of Glory. Yeah, I'd say pick up Heart of Glory. Then go straight down this left tree to War Master. This is the key right here for progression players. You're going to pick up a lot more damage way more damage against bosses and Demon Lord, where really he's going to be the best. As an early game player, you got to progress in Demon Lord. That's where you're going to really need to get your economy going by getting shards and tomes for champions on Ultra Nightmare difficulty, okay? Then I would go support tree, pick up accuracy with pinpoint accuracy down to charge focus to the bottom right of it. Next, Swarm Smiter, even more accuracy here. Down to Lore of Steel for more stats. I would pick up Cycle of Magic right next to Lore of Steel, this book. And then I would go to Master Hexer because I want my poisons to have 3-turn durations and my debuffs to stay up longer. Really, really good. The rest you can kind of choose. Probably would go Kill Streak here as well. So Ezio, man, insane. As for a relic, this is where it gets to the late game, okay? As a later game player, an Arachne Elixir is the way to go. You can only get them from Faction Wars Hard. However, it makes his damage versus waves absolutely insane. He can hang with the best of the best in the entire game. So again, that's why this guy can be worth your tomes from one little relic right here. If you don't have an Arachne Elixir, you want to find a relic that just gets him more attack. It can be anything. It can be a rare relic. It can be a Scroll of the Unseen. It can be literally anything with an attack stat or crit damage. Doesn't matter. Get him more damage or accuracy should you need it. That works as well if you're struggling on accuracy. But yeah, that is Ezio, man. I've gone with Perception. If you don't have Ignore Defense gear, like Instinct from a Forge Pass you bought, or Savage is the more accessible option, or Cruel from Demon Lord. Cruel sets work great on this champion. You can go 3-piece Cruel as long as you get the accuracy. Triple Perception can work if you're really only getting poison damage, but guys, when you crit cap these guys in Ignore Defense sets, Ignore Defense is the name of the game in Raid Shadow Legends for damage dealers. You have to be able to ignore defense to get maximum damage out of your champions. I've got looking for speed and crit rate with attack, looking for a triple roll attack right here, looking for crit rate and crit damage, okay? Looking for crit damage gauntlets with some substat crit rate. We'll take it in Perception set, picking up some accuracy and speed. Attack percentage, double attack percentage on the chest plate with some crit rate, crit damage, and then crit rate, attack, accuracy, speed on the boots. Attack on the ring. I've not had a chance to max this out. I'm saving my silver right now. We've got, ideally, this would be crit damage for you guys who are progressing. Because I have an Arachne Elixir, I've elected to go with attack instead to add more poison damage with a double roll of crit damage here. Ideally, I'm going to ascend this to more crit damage as well, with accuracy and attack percentage on this banner. Speaking of, let's go ahead and pick up even more attack percentage. Oh, come on. Boo. We'll go with the smaller glyph. Okay. Boo. Let's see if we can pick up some more accuracy or attack. Not what we're looking for. That's fine. Okay. So, yeah, we've got him up to 44k HP. 45, really. 7.7k attack. Sheesh. 193 speed, a little slow, and 261% crit damage. Guys, my Ezio's poisons are about to do so much damage, so let's get a little Dragon Hard 2. So, you know what? Let's go Dragon Hard 6. We've got an all Sacred Order team for this tournament I was doing. These are all accessible champions. Deacon, I believe you get from my code, except for Wixwell. Wixwell could be any support you have. Could be Tuhana from a free code. Tuhana would actually be better because she brings increased speed, cleanse, and healing. So this could be your Tuhana from your free code. A Fenax and a Mordecai, accessible epics. Let's watch this team go, man. Let's watch this team go. And look at these waves from Ezio. Deacon is going to come in with the setup here. Wixwell's going to come in next. Mordecai's going to put increased attack. Fenax comes in with the nuke, and now it's Ezio's turn. So again, if these enemies are under 4 or more debuffs, it's going to instantly ignite. Now, I don't know if any of these are going to instantly ignite, but they probably will from the poisons that I place. So take a look at this damage from Ezio on hard 6 dragon, okay? Boom! Boom! One-shot KO on some of them. These are the tankiest waves in the game, and everyone else is half health. Ezio with an absolute smack in the end game, man. If I ran him with my best supports, I could use him on Dragon Hard 10. I could use him on waves in almost any dungeon at all. He is insanely good. 135k on that hit. He's an amazing wave clearer, and he's capable of soloing Dragon if you need him to. Very few champs in this game can do that, man. He, again, with this Arachne Elixir, is an amazing, even end-game champ here. So, again, you know what it looks like in the waves here. When he's going to get his ability back very, very soon. So, I'm going to let the waves clear, then I'll come back when we get to Dragon. Okay, guys, so here we go against the Dragon. Where he's going to be great is he's going to bring the decreased defense on the Dragon. He can steal the increased attack should he need to. But, again, it's the poisons, man. It's the poisons against the Dragon. They're going to be so good. Oh, my Deacon might actually die here. This synergy might be off. Uh-oh. There's the poisons. They're going to instantly ignite. He's going to bring big damage. Oh, my Deacon might be in trouble here, ladies and germs. My Deacon actually might be in trouble. I might have trolled this. We're going to find out. There's a shield. Hopefully he can live. There's the Brimstone. That's why I love my Ezio and Brimstone. Like, his actual nukes themselves are solid damage, but it's his debuffs, the poisons, and the bombs where he gets the most damage. So you can put Brimstone on him as well to help him be more viable in all the boss. Oh, my Deacon's dead. That's not great. That's not great. My Wixwell shield timing was bad. I needed to save my shield buff for when I actually got to the boss. That's a setup error. See right there. And again, there's no healer on this team. This is with no healer, just Wixwell growing shields. Again, it's a Sacred Order only team. Look at that poison damage, man. It's insane. The counterattack setting up his own decreased defense. And when I get 5-star Brimstone, it's going to place a lot more. He's just going to get better and better for you guys. There's the Brimstone again. It's absolutely big. Let's see if it falls. Another 500k damage outside the poisons for him. Turn meter boost, tell me he has a skill. Tell me he's got Da Vinci's design. He does not. Oh my gosh, this guy is so low. Oh no, Dragon. Okay, we're going to get him, and the Brimstone probably falls here. It does not. That would have finished him off. But this is Dragon Hard 6 with a Sacred Order only team with the finish. How much damage did he do? 5.6. 5.6 million damage, and he's not even maxed out. Ezio is legit.